Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Hi, happy Monday, everyone. I hope you're having an amazing day. I actually just wanted to show up like at least 10 minutes with you guys. Say hi, see how once Monday was going. And I just honestly wanted just to talk to you guys about this firing your boss thing because I don't think there's anything that could be more satisfying than, because usually, people, employees are the ones that get fired. Um, but imagine being so empowered by, something that you're doing on the side, by your own business, that you can actually go ahead and fire your boss. I mean, what a freaking flex. Wouldn't you agree? I mean, that would be amazing. And, that is kind of sort of like just the vibe that I want to make sure um, that I always have for you guys because I just, it blows my mind, especially because now I've been without a boss for a while. Like I mentioned to you guys before, I've been an entrepreneur for, since God, 2015, and I've tried things and I've tried things, but always with the mindset of like, I don't want to have a boss. I don't want to be told what to do. I don't need someone to tell me when I can, what I can do or when I can do it. It's just never sat good with me to have to do that. You know what I mean? Like, I mentioned to you guys before when my kids were younger, my oldest one had to have surgery. And because at that time I had already used all my time, my PTO and like my sick time because I'm actually sick. That was actually the year that I had gotten diagnosed with fibromyalgia, and I had already used my first year that being diagnosed. I used mostly all my time because I get sick and I get sick, right? And today I wasn't even planning on going like because I feel achy and I just don't feel good, and my mind is just like foggy and everything else. But I'm just like, I had to at least push a little bit so that I can show up for you guys, right? Because I want to make sure that you guys know that this exists, that there is a simpler way for all of us to generate an income. Hi, welcome, welcome. Hello, where are you watching from? Let me know in the comments. And that's basically just the vibe that I want to make sure that I always have for you guys, that there is a simpler way for you to generate an income and you don't have to be stuck in one single place. A lot of hi guys, welcome, welcome. I won't be here with you guys for long. I wasn't feeling so good, but I just wanted to make sure that I show up for you because I do want you to at some point. Oh my god, I love it, Australia. That's amazing, you guys. Oh my god, I love to hear where like how far my content goes because imagine, can you imagine that I actually get to help someone in Australia to change their lives? That would be amazing, girl. That how cool. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. And again, just the ability to be able to fire your boss, I think that is an amazing flex to have, to be to say, you know what, I'm working, something on the side, this business on the side, and my goal is to actually get to work one day and end up firing my boss. That's such a great flex. And I want all that for all of us to be able to not have to worry about a boss telling us when to be here, when not to be here, what to do. You know what I mean? Like that is just how I always say that is just not the vibe. And when I actually heard about this 2 hour workday, oh my God, it blew my mind. And as a lot of us have actually been a little bit like skeptical, like, oh my God, how can you generate $900 in 2 hours working only 2 hours a day? That kind of sort of blew my mind when I actually found the blueprint myself. I was like, there is no way. Like, how can you do that? And I actually ended up attending a webinar, and that's where everything was explained to me. So, like, if you guys ever end up, like, hearing me, because we don't do a lot of webinars during the month. So, we here and there, we might do like two, three in a month. Whenever you hear that we're doing a webinar, make sure that you get the link for the webinar because that's where everything, like your mind is like, what? You can do what? Doing only what? Like, it thinks the digital life is so incredible that it's just like all the things that you can do from your tiny little screen every day, and it's a choice, like whether you want to do better for your life. I'm actually in Nevada. I'm in the US, and my name is Miriam. Thank you for asking. Welcome to my live today. It's always great to hear from you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to show up for a few minutes today. Like I said, I wasn't feeling so good, but I was just like, let me make sure that all these mamas and everyone knows that there are simpler ways for us to generate income online, and that can for sure you can learn these skills with this, with this Legacy Builders program and this 12-hour workday blueprint. So if you do have any questions, I actually have put the information, the description, my website on the description for this live. My information is there for you to check out the blueprint, so that you can actually learn how we only get to work 2 hours a day and are actually able to generate this type of income just by learning these skills. I always say, like, it's not magic, it's like literal skills that we're learning and implementing in order for us to attract daily customers. And once you start learning exactly how things work, it's like, oh, okay, that makes total sense that you could generate that type of money. It's just a skill. You know what I mean? Like, the more skills that you are, obviously, the more valuable you become as a business person. You know what I mean? You just gotta learn those skills. And with this blueprint, with this automated system, and the way that the things that you learn in this community, because it's an interactive program. So it's like, let's just put it like you're going to school for digital marketing. Let's just say that that's what it is in simple terms. But in reality, it's also a interactive program with an interactive community. So you not only get the knowledge of things, you actually get to interact with a community that is worldwide. We have people from all over the world actually joining our community. Right now, we're already about to hit 60,000 people in our community, and that is so, so exciting. Also proof that, the blueprint works, because that is how people find us. People find us online with this through this blueprint because of the skills that we implement, that we learn with the blueprint. That's how we actually get found. I found this blueprint on Facebook myself. No one told me about it. No one had to DM me or say, hey, Miriam, can you please just do me a favor and watch this information to see if you're interested? No, I actually ended up finding a post on Facebook, and which was actually exactly what I was looking for. I was looking for something that I could do from home, didn't require a lot of time, and that was automated. And that's exactly what this blueprint is. So it gives you the ability of learning all these skills while you're still, having a job. And as you go, as you progress, as you learn more, then you actually get to start attracting those daily customers. And again, it just depends on what you are looking to earn here. Like, I offer actually 4 different products. So the Legacy Builders program is the main product that actually unlocks all the 4 products. But depending on what your needs are, if you just want to kind of get your feet wet and you're like, okay, well, I need something that just tells me a little bit about digital marketing, but I don't need to know a lot. So, with that, you can start with the launch pad, which is $100. You can start actually by selling that. And then if you decide that you do want to make a little bit more money, you can upgrade to the second program, which is the passive daily pay blueprint, which is $300. With that one, you can make $300, and you actually get the launch pad. So you get 2 incomes in the $300 one. The digital mastery is $600, so you can make up to $600 with that product. But you also unlock the passive daily blueprint and the launch pad. So you have 3 different products you can offer to your customers. And the Legacy Builders program is the one that you actually will be able to make $900 from, but you unlock those 4 different products as well. So once you get that one, you get all the products that I just mentioned earlier. So it's an amazing thing. And like I said, it's not a miracle. It's just basically skills that you learn with this program to be able to attract customers. And again, as you see, Carl here from Australia, you know what I mean? The algorithm is going to push your information to the people who you are meant to serve. You just need to narrow it down and figure out who are those people who you're meant to serve. Like, we call it your perfect customer. And those are skills that you actually learn with this blueprint. So you get to earn while you learn, and you have a supportive community that can help you out whenever you need to, because yes, you are going to be in business for yourself, because you are going to be a business owner. This is going to be your business, but you're never going to be in business by yourself. You have an amazing community that is basically ready to, we're ready to support you, encourage you, and cheer you on, and just be there for you when you need us. Sometimes it might not even be about the business. Sometimes it might be one of those days when you're just not feeling it. You know what I mean? But you have goals, and we're here to inspire you. We're here to push you. We're here to, for whatever you need us. We just have that vibe in this community where it's just like, we want to see you succeed, and whatever we can do to see you succeed, we will do it. You know what I mean? And then there's so much support, not just emotional support, if you want to call it. We have tech support. You know what I mean? Like if you're struggling with your tech or how to connect your automated system or anything like that, we have tech support. We have weekly coaching. We have daily, a weekly mentoring, and daily coaching. So it's everything that you need in one single program for, it's basically like tied with a bow, ready for you to open it up and just, succeed. So I just wanted to make sure that I jumped on here today. And if you are for sure ready, to change things so that you can actually one day, not long from now, can walk into your office and say, what, boss, you're fired. That would be amazing. And I want that for all of you guys, because it's just not about the money. It's about the freedom that you're going to have in life, but you're also going to have the money to be able to make those memories. And that's what we're all here for. Make sure that you guys have the time, but also, are able to generate that income so that you could actually have the money to, to create those memories. So if you want any, information, if you want the details for the blueprint, all you have to do is go to miriamsdailypay.com. I actually put the link on the description of the live as well. And, I just wanted to encourage you. I just wanted to make sure that you're on the right path. I know you're looking for something. I know you're exhausted of, all the drama at work. 7 or 10 people don't even like the job that they're doing. They're just stuck in there, you know what I mean? Because of the schedule, because of the money, because of the things that it facilitates for you. But yeah, I mean, while you're stuck at work with people telling you what to do, and if you have something to do, they won't let you go because you're at work, and they'll threaten to fire you. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's what I don't want for you. I want you to have options, right? So that if like, oh, well, I don't like this job, but hey, guess what? I have my own business. Whereas like if I don't have to work for someone else, I don't have to, right? So again, the blueprint, you can find the details at miriamsdailypay.com. So you can learn how the 2-hour workday actually works, how the automated system does all the work for you in the background to get people the information, to get follow up with your prospects and all of that. So all the details are at miriamsdailypay.com. And yeah, I just wanted to make sure I showed up for you today, say hello to you, wish you the best for the week, and just remind you that there's a simpler way for you to generate an income where you don't have to be stuck at a specific location to, all day and continue to trade all your hours for money. I don't want that for you. I want to make sure that, like, even with just working 2 hours a day, you can, generate a nice income for you and your family. All the details are on the blueprint. Again, just go to miriamsdailypay.com. You'll find all the details there. I'll send you a video with all the information. Once you're done watching the video, if you do have any questions, all you need to do is reply to the email so that I can answer your questions. But other than that, you find all the details of the blueprint at miriamsdailypay.com. Again, I put the link on the description, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I wish you nothing but the best. That you have an amazing week, and that you're blessed, and that everything goes out the way that you need it and want it for the week. And yeah, if you have any questions, make sure you reply to the email, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.